Hi, my name is Jenna Switzer. Welcome to your practice today. We'll start in a supported fish. So I'm using a little mini bolster that I love to support the upper back and head, but you could use blocks or a pillow or whatever you have around the house. Just make sure that the upper body's supported. And then the elbows resting on the floor, one hand comes to the belly and one hand to the chest. Legs, just choose your own adventure here. I like my knees bent with my feet flat, but maybe there's another variation that feels good in your body. And start to tune into your breath. Feel the sensation of your inhale. And watch the softness that follows with your exhale. Nice full big breaths. Take one more big full inhale. Let it out through the mouth. Reach the right arm gently overhead. Drop your knees over to the right and roll to your right side. Take out the props that are behind you. Find your fetal position on the right. We'll start some big circles with your left arm. So pacing it with your breath, inhale the arm forward and up. And exhaling, the arm will travel behind you and then down. So it's like a big circle of your breath. Move slow. Keep your breath paced evenly. And try to keep the left shoulder stacked on top of the right, even when you're circling. And after a few rounds, we'll take this the opposite direction. So now your inhale takes the arm behind you and up. And the exhale brings you forward and then down. Move slow, don't rush. Next time your left arm travels behind you, let your left shoulder get heavy. Open your chest towards the ceiling. You're finding your way into a twist. Lower your right hand down to support the knees. And if the knees are hovering, find a block or a pillow and put it underneath the knees so you're supported and comfortable. Your inhale creates length in your spine. Your exhale lowers the left shoulder down towards the mat. Next time you breathe in, draw your knees back up to center, reposition yourself on the mat, and we're setting up for bridge pose. Feet flat, keep your knees in line with your hips, and as you inhale, start to roll your way up slowly. When you exhale, deliberately place yourself back down on the mat one vertebra at a time. So that's the movement. Do it with your breath for 2 more rounds. See if you can make this almost like a massage for your spine. And in this variation, we're keeping the glutes active. Big full breaths. Now there's no rush, but next time your hips come down to the mat, we'll keep them there. Reach your left arm towards the back of the room, or overhead, and then roll over to your left side. We'll repeat those big circles, but now with your right arm. So circle slow. See if you can pace your inhale to be the same length as your exhale. So the circle in front of your body takes the same amount of time as the circle behind your body. Once you've done this a few rounds in one direction, we'll catch the next inhale to go the opposite way. So when you breathe in, the arm will go behind you and up. And then when you exhale, in front of you and down. Stay consistent with your breath. Stay focused on your breath. Now the next time the arm circles behind you, we're finding your twist again. So right shoulder towards the mat, left arm reaches out. And I like for my left hand to rest on the legs. Again, add the props or support you need. Maybe the chin leans over the right shoulder. Create length with your inhale, and then weight into your right shoulder as you exhale. Keep your breath full and deep. you breathe in, gently draw the knees back up to center. We're going to roll through those bridge lifts again, arms by your side, and maybe we'll add the arm movement in this time. So this time when you inhale, your arms go all the way up overhead at the same pace as your hips lifting. When you exhale, lower hips, lower arms at the same time. Again, make it deliberate, move with your breath. See if you can pace the inhale to last as long as your exhale. Let's go through one more round. Breathe in, lift everything up. And then when you exhale, roll down. Deliberate, slow massage for your spine. Gently hug your knees in towards your chest, wrap your arms around, give yourself a little rock side to side. And then roll to your right side just so you can make your way up into a sitting pose. I like to sit up again. This little bolster is my favorite thing right now. Maybe a block, or maybe you're happy on the floor. But sit in a comfortable position. Knees don't have to be bent. Maybe it feels better with your legs straight, but hands rest on your knee. I'm going to start to do some sufi grinds. So sufi grinds, we're trying to make as big of a circle with our rib cage as we can. So I like to imagine that I'm tracing the inside of a donut. You're going to do this again, watching your breath. After we've done a few circles in one direction, catch your next inhale and take it the opposite way. Allow the neck to be soft. Maybe the shoulders are rolling. Maybe you can feel the hips rocking back and forth as you rock into these big circles. Your next breath in, stack shoulders over your hips. And then let's just uncross and recross the legs. So if you're sitting cross-legged, we'll just change that up a little bit. Hands together at the center of your chest. Breathe in, circle your arms out and then up. Then when you exhale, you're going to twist, left hand to your leg, right hand behind. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, left hand behind, right hand to the knee. One more each side, up to center when you breathe in. Twist, left hand down, right hand back. Back up. Last time, exhale, twist, right hand to the knee. Breathe in, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, hands together at the center of your chest. All right, let's take any props out of the way. Swing your legs around and find your way into a table pose. So wrists under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and feel that little bit of core engagement. Keep the low back safe. We'll get into the right leg here. So with the right knee bent, lift the right foot up towards the ceiling. When you inhale, point the knee to the side. When you exhale, pull towards your right elbow and then to the center of the body. We're going to do 2 more big circles like that. So with your breath, circling the knee around. And the next time your knee comes to the center of your body, pause and hold it there. When you breathe in, see if you can draw your right knee in closer. When you exhale, step right foot between your hands. So sit yourself up, be stable, and then rise up for your low lunge. Now from here, we're going to add engagement. Right hand to your inner thigh. Push into your thigh, hand into the leg. And then we'll side bend over to the left. So make space through the left side. Pay no attention to my cute cat. The next time you breathe in, we'll bring both arms all the way back up to center, maybe a little tiny chest lift. And then left hand to the mat, right arm reaches up for an easy twist. Let's circle the arm here. So right arm goes overhead and then outside of the leg and back. 2 more circles, inhaling up and over. Exhaling outside of the leg and then back. One more time, circle it up and over. This time we're going to plant the hand outside of the foot. Tuck your left toes under, step it back and find your plank. Now if plank's too much for right now, just drop your knees down, but keep the core and shoulders super strong and engaged. Next, inhale, shoulders past your wrists. Lower to the mat. 3, 2, all the way down. We'll do 3 rounds of baby cobra. Hover your hands, lift your chest, breathe in. Lower when you breathe out. Twice more with your breath. Take your full exhale to come down to the mat. Last time, lift up. Nice upper back strengthening. and then lower down to the mat. Plant your hands, tuck your toes. You're either going to table or plank, and then hips up and back, find your downward facing dog. Now, I always like to pedal out my dog, so rocking the hips, taking any little movements that feel good, kind of stretching it out, easing into the pose. And if down dog isn't right for your body, just take table. We can do this whole thing from table pose. If you're in down dog, hold. Take a nice big full breath in. Next time you exhale, ripple forward and drop the knees down to the mat, finding your table pose. Here we go on the left side. So the left knee's bent, bottom of the foot lifts up. Inhale, open the knee to the side. Exhale, pull towards your elbow or tricep and the center of your body. 2 more big circles. Up, open, pull towards your elbow and the center of the body. 1 more big full circle. Open it up, pull towards your elbow, hold it at the center of your body. Really engage. Pull the knee forward. Step your left foot in between your hands. Set up, be stable in your lower body before you reach the arms up for your low lunge. All right, left hand to the inner left thigh. Feel that engagement in the leg and in the arm. And then your side bending over to the right. Nice. Take a breath in. Deepen, breathe out. All the way back up to center. Breathe in. Chest lifts. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Easy twist. We'll circle the left arm overhead as you breathe in. And exhaling outside of the leg and back behind. Feel yourself rotating over the right arm. So the chest and the other arm are moving, but that stability is coming from your right arm. 1 more time. Circle left arm up and over. And then plant your hand down, just like before. Tuck your back toes under, step back and find your plank. So again, from knees or toes, hold strong. Shoulders past your wrists. Lower all the way down to the mat. Full control. Let's go through 3 cobras. So hands are down, elbows stay bent. That's right, lower down. Twice more. Keep the elbows bent. Shoulder blades down. Ripple your way back down to the floor. Last round on your own. All right, tuck your toes, engage legs and core, push up, and then downward facing dog. Maybe you're wiggling it out, maybe you're just staying still, but stay with your breath. Feel how you inhale and how you exhale. Ripple forward with your next breath in. And when you breathe out, we're going back to a child's pose. So big toes touch, knees open up wide, chest heavy towards the floor. Again, add props here if you need it, either behind the hips or under the head. And then just add a little bit more for the shoulders. Maybe you'll bring your palms together and point your fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then maybe wiggle your triceps a little further away from your knees and get a little, your elbows away from your knees. Get a tricep stretch. Gently bring the hands back down to the mat. Follow your next inhale to roll forward, table or plank. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. So we're gonna do this sequence again, this time from down dog. So maybe you lift your right leg up. Maybe you bend your knee, and then we do these big hip circles, but now from down dog. So if there's any issues with the shoulders or the wrists, repeat from table, making big full movements in the right hip. And after your 3rd circle, hold the right knee at the center of the chest. If you're in down dog, roll forward with your inhale, and then step your right foot between your hands with your exhale. Rise up, crescent lunge. Now, right hand to the right inner thigh, balance, and then side bend over to the left. Nice, bending the back knee with your next exhale. The inhale draws both arms back up, maybe the chest lifts. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Let's do those big circles again, rotating over the left stable arm. Maybe follow the hand with your gaze circling around. Take your time. Next time the arm comes down towards the floor, plant your hands, step back. Maybe your right leg will hover. as you lower with control. Now just take your favorite back bend here, rise up, and lower back down to the mat as you breathe out. Table or plank, downward facing dog. All right, left side, we got this. Left leg will go up, bend your knee, start to circle the hips. So we're doing 3 big full circles again. Try to keep your core and shoulders active, or repeat this from table. My cat is adorable. Next time the left knee comes to the center of your chest, hold it there. Ripple forward, breathe in. Step your left foot in between your hands. Crescent lunge again. Bend your back knee, rise up, shoulders over hips. Now your left hand comes to the inner left thigh. Engage arm into leg, leg into arm, and then side bend to the right. Breathe in, hold. Maybe bend your left knee as you breathe out. Both arms lift up with your next inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up. Big circles again. Make sure your right hand is grounded, floor or block. Circle the left arm around, outside the leg, back up. Big full circles. Pace your breath. Even inhale to your exhale. Next time the arm circles overhead and down, plant your left hand. Step your left leg back and maybe to hover. Shoulders and core are strong. Lower with control. Find your favorite back bend with your inhale. Full exhale to go back down to the mat. Table or plank, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Hips up and back. Find the pose that feels good. With your next inhale, ripple forward, table or plank. Knees go wide, big toes touch, back to your child's pose. Now add the support your body needs. Feel comfortable in this pose so that your breath can start to slow down. Next breath in, walk both hands over to the left. Maybe your right palm comes to the back of the left hand, and your right hip pushes back, and your breath is creating a side stretch. Next inhale, walk your hands through center. And when you exhale, we're taking them over to the right. So now maybe the left palm comes to the back of the right hand. Left hip back toward your heel. Breathe space and softness into your body. Next time you breathe in, bring your hands back to center. Again, pause in your child's pose. Follow your next inhale to roll forward. Forearms to the mat, hips come down, tops of the feet to the mat. Find your Sphinx pose, elbows under shoulders. Take a breath in. Next time you exhale, right ear heads towards the right shoulder. A little neck stretch here for the left side. Gently lower the chin down towards your chest. Inhale to bring the head up through center. Exhale, left ear toward your left shoulder. A little side stretch for the neck again on the right side this time. Chin down through center. Come all the way back up. You're coming into Sphinx, cores, stretch. Then lower yourself down, elbows out wide. Place your forehead onto your hands, big toes touch and heels open up. Take a couple of filling breaths here. Feel your upper back get massaged by your lungs. Couple more softening breaths. From here, gently roll onto your back. Well, again, hug the knees in towards your chest. A little squeeze, wiggle your toes. You rock the low back if that feels good. And then gently bring your feet to the mat. Find your prop again. We'll support the hips here. And try this out. Straighten your legs out. And if that feels okay, stay here, focusing on your breath. Otherwise, coming into a shavasana to end your practice. Namaste.